Okay, hey guys, I just wanted to make a video about some stuff that I need to clear up with everyone. And by I mean everyone, I mean boys and girls. And I'm going to start with the ladies first, because ladies are always first. First of all, ladies, this makeup and this face isn't exactly like pitch perfect all the time. I mean, I know that I have very nice makeup and I have really good complexion of pale skin, which kind of works for me. And yeah, I mean, I'm just like the rest of you. I get acne and I have acne scars and I have a bunch of other stuff. Just like a normal girl. I am just not like some special pedestal woman who has perfect everything. Also, another thing is, my hair, this is my natural hair. This is what it looks like when I don't do anything to it, and I dye it all the time, okay? Every 3 months or so, I dye it differently, okay? And it's only because my mom's a hairdresser, and I get it done for free. It's not my problem that you constantly complain about how you have to pay for your stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, I would have to pay for my stuff if my mom wasn't like that, but she is, so I take advantage of it a lot. And another thing is, ladies, if you are not happy with your weight, fix it. Okay? It's not my job to give you all the answers to why I look the way I look. Because the way I look is because I was born this way. I have never dieted in my entire life. I've never been pressured to diet in my entire life. And, I've just, like, over the years, I've played sports. Have always had a bigger appetite, but, always have stayed small my entire life. And so, I mean, I don't have any answers to why I'm like this, and a lot of the time, it's not as glamorous as you hope to be. I mean, we're all different. Okay, that's just plain and simple. We are all different. And we're all not perfect. And so, ladies, just realize that no matter what size you are beautiful. And no matter how much makeup you put on, or how much you spend on clothes, or how much you spend on your hair, you are always going to be beautiful through someone and anyone's eyes. And that's not something that and weight and hair and makeup or anything else should not limit you from that, ever. And so, I think that it's reasonable. So let's just move on to the guys. Guys, for one, let's just throw this out there. I am a single lady. Single lady. If I didn't like it, I would have put a ring on it. I mean, that's what the goal is, putting a ring on it, on that finger, except for it's on the other hand. I mean, guys, let's just get something straight. If I'm nice to you, and, I go over the top with my niceness a little too much sometimes, and it comes off as if I'm leading you on, just tell me. Just tell me. If you think you have a chance of dating me, or even a thought, just tell me. I honestly feel like the bad guy half the time, because I get that whole nice guy finished last speech every time I turn down someone. And it's like, can I just, strangle you because you don't understand how much this makes me super mad? That speech makes me increasingly aggravated and aggressive, to where I start burning babies. Okay, because honestly, guys, I am nice to you because I'm a nice person. I like being nice to people. I hate being mean to people, and that's just who I am. And for you to take advantage of that and to turn it into me leading you on and me being the bad guy, that is not right. Okay? And if you think that I'm a hoe or some kind of player or whatever, or pimp or whatever for doing that, whatever, dude, okay, because I'm not. You know, I'm just a normal 17-year-old girl just being nice, you know, and I shouldn't have to have you guys, you know, tell me constantly, you should go for more nice guys. Yeah, I already freaking know that. I mean, I've had enough time to realize, and enough dating experience at least, to realize that maybe I should have gone for you guys in the beginning, but I didn't, okay? So, life. Let it hit you in the face later on. So, yeah. And if I like you, just for a little reference, if I like you and I make it known, because I do make it known that I like you, and it's pretty damn obvious, I don't want you to go to your friends and make you think that they're the ultimate answer to if you should date me, okay? Because they don't know me like I know me, okay? They probably think I'm a freak if they did, or like a weirdo, and half the time that's just the answer, is that Jenna's a fucking weirdo. And let's all be honest, guys, yes, I am a raging freak, raging weirdo, and I do a lot of weird stuff at school and at home and in any other way. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry I'm interesting. I'm sorry I have exciting things happening for me. Okay, so it's not my fault that you're just like a little bit closed-minded about who I am, so you just like turn me down. So yeah, whatever. And just for a general sense, for any kind of person, sex, or whatever, I just want to let everyone know that I don't go out and party and get drunk and do drugs and stuff like that anymore. It's just, I don't do that. I remember a time when I thought that was cool, and I thought that that's what made people cool, but we all know now that it doesn't make you cool, and especially up here, it's common. It's common everywhere. Doesn't mean I do it. Just because at one time I was at a party and someone saw me there and they were like, oh, she parties, like we should invite her to more parties. It's like, yeah, it's fun to go to parties, but it's also not fun to get in trouble. So, yeah, try to stay away from that. Another thing is that, I mean, I don't know how else to stress this enough, but I'm not a hoe, and I don't have things with many guys at once, and, you know, it's confusing because I have a lot of guys, men, boys in my life, and I just happen to talk about them a lot in different time periods, but I don't lead one guy on and then try and lead another guy on. I mean, honestly, if I was to lead the one guy on, I would have just, like, told him to leave me alone and then would have went for the other guy. I mean, it's just, like, I've made that mistake before where I led two people on at once and it just wasn't good. So now, you know, I've learned that maybe that's not a good idea, and just, you know. And surprisingly, to everyone, in response of my other prom video that I had made before, I went to my prom junior year, and it was fun. I went with a friend. I did not have a date because no one asked me, and you know what? That's not really surprising to me, because I really, you know, I'm not appealing to a lot of the guys at my school, and that's just, you know, fine. I don't care. Because if they're not man enough to ask me to prom, or if they're not man enough to even go to prom because they're socially inept in their little crap, that's too bad for them. I mean, honestly, I really, really really just, like, don't think that I should feel bad for myself because I went alone. I mean, I wore a pretty dress for a night, went to dinner, and, you know, had a good time, came home, and watched chick flicks and ate ice cream. That's not necessarily a bad thing to me. I mean, I'm at that point in my life where I really don't care if I have a relationship or not, or if I have someone in my life to take me to prom, or I have someone to be my boyfriend. I mean, honestly, if I did have a boyfriend, I'd prefer him to be probably smart, cool, funny, preferably with a British accent, just maybe. That's optional. I mean, that's not very common up here in Alaska, and I wish that was very common. But in any sense, if I was, you know, no matter what happens or what guy I'm with, I still have my posters of my other sort of boyfriends from bands that are really famous that I could never be with because they're all married. Boo. But, yeah. So just wanted to clear that whole thing up. Thank you for watching. It was nice to make another video, and I will try making more with my ghetto setup with my iPad and stuff. And plus I have an editing app, so I'll be editing videos too. Also, I will be trying to put more links up or post these videos somewhere. I don't want to post them on Facebook because my family's on Facebook, so I'm going to end up posting it probably on Twitter or something. So yeah. You guys have a lovely day, and I'll have a lovely night, hopefully. And fair winds.